Look how big she's getting. It's ridiculous. Hi there. Today I'm going to bring you another wig review, and this time it is going to be a topper or wiglet. So this is partially my own hair and then partially a topper. This is Jon Renau's Top Wave, which I've actually reviewed before, and I'll link the other video in the description box below. But they've made some changes since the last time I reviewed it. I still love it. It's wonderful. It's just slightly different. So let's get started. This is slightly wavy and curly, and I've been wearing this for about 2 weeks, so I wanted to do a review that wasn't straight out of the box so you can see how it wears. They last quite a long time for me. I take good care of them. I don't use hairspray or hair products in them, and I wash them depending on how often I wear them, maybe every 2 weeks or so. And then in the summer, a little more depending on the weather. So this is synthetic, of course, and it's kind of in between silky straight and yucky. There is just a slight amount of texture to the hair, but not so much that it's African American hair. It's more like a curly person's hair that maybe they have blown dried straight kind of texture, which really matches my own hair, which is a little bit frizzy and not the best, which is why I wear some helper hair. So let's go ahead and do a 360 so you can see. So hopefully you can tell that in the back, there's not as much coverage as the front and sides. And that's pretty common with almost all toppers. So sometimes I will sew some extra wefts of hair in the back to help hide. The reason they do this, I guess, is because they think most people want a volumizer at the front, and from the front it looks gorgeous. In the back, I have to do something, or I usually wear it pulled back, and then you would never know that my hair is thinning to begin with. Let's go ahead and zoom in so you can see the front. I do have my own hair mixed in, and this is not a lace front. It's called a folded lace front. It works very well if you have hair to blend in, so it kind of sits nestled amongst your own hair, or if you don't, it can sit right here at your hairline and look pretty natural without needing any glue or tape or anything for the most part. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cap construction of this Jon Renau topper. It is a double monofilament, which means there are 2 layers of netting to hide the knots from the outside and protect your scalp from any scratchy knots. And it's also got these pressure sensitive metal clips. And one change that they have done is they've changed the color of their tags. They used to be bright red, and now they are black and have an entirely different font and everything. Then there are wefts or lines of hair going around the sides. There is a little bit of plastic here along the edge if you wanted to use some tape or glue. If you are totally bald at the top, that's good for that. And then I don't know if you can see it, but there is permatease. And permatease are very short, kind of frizzy hairs at the base of a wig to give it a little volume and make things not lay quite so flat so that it looks more like your own natural hair. And some people love permatease and some people hate it. Back in the 80s and 90s, wigs were really, really poofy and had a lot of it, and now they've really calmed it down. So my difference in this top wave and my other video, top wave, about a year ago that I did a review, is there's a lot more permatease. It used to be, I remembered, only permatease right here in the back, and now it is throughout. But it is well done. So I don't mind it, honestly. And I know when I wash this and keep brushing it that it's gonna calm down that poofiness even more. The texture of the hair is a very light wave. This has been brushed and worn for about 2 weeks, so it's seen a little bit of wear, but I wanted to show you what it would look like over time, not just straight out of the box when it still looks perfect. What else? The color. The color is a very beautiful mix of like a medium brown with some copper highlights, which is the color I wear now rather than the dark colors. Please see my other video if you want to see a comparison of me wearing just this with all of my hair pinned up versus my hair mixed in. So it can make a difference. I have maybe this much bio hair if I put all of my hair together. So I don't have a lot. Most people have a lot more natural hair, so any thinness in the back is no issue. But for me, I usually have to sew in a little bit of hair here at the bottom, and of course cut this tag out. And for me, I also take out that clip right there because I have very little hair at the front and that kind of scratches it. But some people really love that front clip, and it takes maybe 30 seconds to remove it. Now, what am I wearing right now? This is a full wig by Revlon, and it is in the color Midnight. So I might do a future review on this one, but for now, it's just kind of a fun little shorter piece than what I normally wear. So the front of this is called a folded lace front. And it's got just a tiny amount of lace at the very tip of it. And that makes it easy to blend into your own hair if you're mixing it in like an inch or so back from your hairline, or if you're just wearing it straight on your scalp. So it still looks pretty much natural. And the amount of volume in this piece is pretty good. You can judge by weight to compare the different toppers, and then they also specify, is it for medium hair loss or severe hair loss? They make a lot of different toppers and a lot of different toppers in sizes. I love this size, it's perfect for me, but other people want smaller ones or larger ones, whatever works for you. I reviewed quite a lot of the Jon Renau toppers, so I will leave all the different models in the description below. Thought I would show you the color in the sunlight. It's very pretty. Brown with some red streaks in it. And there's a little bit of poofiness kind of all over the top. But as time goes by and you wash it, it will go away. So as always, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe.